What's up guys, Ownedbytamater here, and this is What Gun Wednesday on Free For All Carbon. This week's gun was an M16 with rapid fire, the focus, proficiency, sleight of hand, hardline, marksman, and the specialist killstreak setup. So the game mode that I do best with the specialist killstreak is free for all, and I can generally get pretty decent free for all games with most guns. So as I was leveling up this gun, I decided whenever I got all the attachments and everything, I would head into a free-for-all and see what game I could get best. This killstreak setup isn't exact of the challenge. It doesn't have the focus proficiency, which whenever you do unlock that, it does help. It helps quite a bit for the M16 because if you go heads up with another opponent, and let's say after just like in a split second one of your bursts hits and then you started getting hit with the enemy's fire, well, with the focus proficiency you get less recoil whenever you get hit. So by that, it instead of bouncing way up in the air just throwing all your burst off, you get hit and your burst still has a pretty good chance of going through. And as you can see, this game is not an incredible KD. It's right off the bat, I wasn't doing amazingly. Where the internet worthiness comes in is right at the end. I take off with both the M16 and my akimbo secondary god guns, which I think need to be patched pretty bad. But while they are still ungodly, I'm gonna keep using them. I mean, if everyone else is using them, why not go with the crowd? Anyways, this gun. First off, I'm gonna compare this gun to the Type 95. They're both 3-round bursts, and this gun is of course unlocked right whenever you prestige, right whenever you get into the game and get created class. So level 4, this gun is automatically unlocked. Well, this gun doesn't live up to the Type 95 in my opinion at all. The Type 95, I don't know exactly what makes the Type 95 better. It's just with this gun, even without a silencer, I would often find myself having to 3-burst enemies, whereas with the Type 95 you can generally get them in 1 to 2 bursts, depending on where you hit them, if you have a silencer on it, how far away you are, that type of stuff, but you can generally get them in 2 bursts. With this gun, I almost always expected to have to burst the enemy 2 times. And for me, I'm just not very skilled with the 3-round burst guns. I don't know if it's how I move, how I aim, how I run, any of that stuff, but I don't know. The bursts don't seem to go through for me all the way, and I just usually get destroyed whenever I'm trying to use the Type 95 or the M16. It's always really been that way. Unless I'm going incredibly slow, I'm just kind of trash with these guns, and I would much rather have a fully auto where I can kind of spray a little bit instead of having to be ultimately accurate in between my bursts. I find that even on free-for-all, where the competition usually isn't as tough as some of the other game modes, I was still getting turned on, and if I had the first jump on the enemy, they could still turn around and get me some of the time. There was plenty of times when I was trying to level this gun up that I just wanted to say, forget this challenge, I'm going to choose a different gun. But since I had already leveled it up most of the way, I decided to go into a free-for-all where I could guarantee that I'm going to get 20-25 kills with the gun, and just kind of leveled up a little bit faster. And right here, this is kind of where I started going crazy. I think I'm about to use the god guns, and this is actually nearing the end. So overall, this gun is, I don't know, not my favorite gun. It's not. I probably won't use it at all again unless it's for some kind of just challenge video or goofy video. I probably won't even pick this gun up again. there is, I mean, I would much rather choose the Type 95 with any attachments over this gun. You can do some work with this gun, it's just, I don't find that it's as consistent as the Type 95, and even the Type 95 isn't that consistent for me, so if this is less consistent than that, there's some issues that I have with this gun. I can't really find myself getting too many good gameplays with a gun like this, especially with my playstyle. It doesn't fit my playstyle at all. It's more of a meet 'em far range and be able to tear them up type of gun, and I usually meet the enemies really close, really up close and personal. But so overall, this gun, I wouldn't really recommend it. You can try it out, but if you're gonna choose a 3-round burst, I say the Type 95. And if you haven't been good with the 3-round burst for any of the other games, you might want to just pass up on this gun. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Leave me your suggestions for videos for next week for the guns, proficiencies, perks, whatever you want to add in, and I will get one of those for you guys. Later.